Alright, hello everyone! You're back with more Tales of Hearts. Hey, 10 gauge punk, hello! We're about to get our airship, or at least potentially. You would trust me after I wronged you so. I am touched by your kindness, friends. I wouldn't say we're friends yet. We just need to get to Lignator. A real airship. I don't like heights, but thank you for your offer. Uh-oh, catastrophe incoming. Everybody, hurry into the ship. A good day to you, Crystal Cavaliers. How may I be of service? We're searching for a group of somatics responsible for the arena explosion. Have you seen them? I think you mean the lot that disgraced me in the Grand Prix and claimed the victory that was mine by rights? Should I spy, hide, or hair of those foul reprobates? I rest assured I shall make a full report straight away. See that you do. And remember, speak only to us, not the Imperial Army. Welcome back. I'm sorry for doubting you earlier. It looks like you really are trying to help us out. Oh, tut-tut, pay it no mind. Now, let us depart before more termites crawl from the woodwork. How you doing today, 10 gauge? How's work treating you? This majestic view ignites the spark of my artistic spirit in the most vibrantly exciting way. Come, Kohaku, leave your troubles and gaze upon the glory of nature's canvas. No. Ugh. Why are you talking like Amethyst barrel? It's creeping me. You alright, History? I didn't know you also got sky sick. Cram it with walnuts, kid. Anything that moves around a lot makes my gut do somersaults. In-flight refreshments, anyone? Can I interest you in some cold drinks? As long as you leave the poison out of mine, and let me set your mind at ease. I will sample any glass of your choosing so as to quell your miasmatic worries. Don't be rude, Barrel. Jeez. Thank you, Amethyst. Yes, thank you. Grab me a cup too, Kohaku. What? So I'm the bad guy? Fine. Pass it over. I'll drink it like a champ. And you, sir? Oh, thanks. Huh. Little do they know that I hid sleeping agent in the ice, not the drinks, so I could pass a taste test. Although it appears such a ruse was not even necessary. Too bad the church wasn't offering a bounty for you fools, so I'd be well shed of you already. Sir, we're moments away from Lignator. Inform the army that we have their criminals. 1,000 apologies, my dear friends, but airships are so expensive to maintain. I pray you don't think ill of me later. I mean, we already think ill of you. I knew it. So predictable. Well, let's see if we can make use of this situation. What? At last, I'm a court painter, and I still won't sell you a single painting, Guildmaster. Huh? What's that? What's going on? Were we just on a big airship? What the heck is this place? Damn, Amethyst played us all for saps. Probably slipped a Mickey in our drinks and then sold us out to the army. Apologies, but I am not at liberty to divulge information regarding the informant who aided in your capture. Yeah, who the hell are you? Sergeant Mogan of the Imperial Army. I'll be looking after you during your stay at Lignator. Ines isn't here. Where could she be? There's something missing. We only found 5 of you aboard the airship. This is Ines we're talking about. She probably saw a chance to slip away and took it. Rise and shine, my somatic guests. Welcome to Lignator. Colonel Cornrepine? Well, this is ironic. Nabbed by the man we wanted to find. An appropriate summary of the situation. Now, as I am feeling somewhat charitable, I shall present you with 2 options. Option A, you quite truthfully and with all speed tell me about the girl's spirit core. Option B, you tell me about the core after a few unpleasant days of torture. Frankly, either one works for me. How about you take both options and stick them where the sun don't shine, Porcupine? We ain't saying boo. Yes, sweet. Ah, I sense a relationship in that tone. And maybe a bit of resemblance, And a third choice for the siblings. Option C, I take a knife to the girl's face until you've told me everything I want to hear. Oh, come now, I'm only kidding. I can't carve up her face. or it might affect her core. The girl with the hat, however, has no such restrictions. Perhaps she'll look better with a few less ears, or a... Stop, you win. We'll tell you about Kohaku's core. Odd, I expected a bit more resistance. However, I am a man of my word. I'll still tell you about the Zerons. Whether or not you imbeciles can comprehend the knowledge is none of my concern. Now come. Why do they keep telling me to come? Why does he walk like that? Look at him wave his ass at fucking core while he's walking. Some years ago, this object you see before you was discovered at the site of a fierce ancient battle. Have you figured out what it is? If looking is not enough, you are free to touch it. Okay. You're alright. You had to put in an IT ticket today and spent most of the morning trying to figure out ways to not put in a ticket, just because your IT is so shitty. Your boss isn't here though, so that's good. Nice. Yeah, Amethyst is a bit of a piece of shit. The Sergeant Mogan guy at the door looks like one tough cookie. Getting out of here isn't going to be easy. I'm kind of curious about that thing over there, but right now we have to focus on getting out of here. What's going to happen to us now? Man, what's with this room? Why does it have that weird puppet over there? Go on, take a good look. What's the matter? Too scared? It looks like a big doll. An uninspired and predictable answer. Tell me, are any of you uneducated rubes aware of the Age of Stones? Of course, it's the era before recorded history, more than 2,000 years ago. Indeed! Runes from this era hold many mysteries, such as machines of perplexing make and high-level will art formulas. What's more, parts identical to the will formulas in such runes were found inside the so-called doll. Thus, my theory. These devices were artificial flesh, bones, and organs powered by will arts. What you see as a mere doll is actually a mechanical person made in the Age of Stones. This is my discovery, and I will do... Thank you very much. Let me do the announcing. Oof. Please, Colonel, calm yourself. Explain this insubordination, Sergeant Mogan. So, Colonel Crazy Pants here thinks guys in the Middle Age of Stones could make mechanical people? Okay. It takes a special kind of fool to display his ignorance so openly. Look no further than what you're wearing for proof of an ancient advanced civilization. Look no further than... Wait, do you mean our somas? Exactly. Who do you think came up with somas and will arts in the first place? And Zeroms, I might add. So these ancient people created somas, will arts, and Zeroms? That is my current theory. A theory of which I already have an abundance of proof. Built as a mechanical men and masters of Zeroms, don't your Spirias tremble at the very notion? Only a genius such as I is worthy of inheriting such a legacy. It is my honor, nay, my duty. Colonel Cornrepine. Colonel Silver from Spec Ops requests your presence at Central Command immediately. That young pup has an uncanny knack for interrupting me at the wrong time. Sergeant Mogan, our guests are not to leave this room. I also want you to take our dear doll parts to the research lab. Is that clear? Sir, yes, sir. If I may, Colonel, I might recommend disarming these somatics. Leaving them as they are could be dangerous. Don't worry yourself about such things. Somas are but mere toys compared to what I have in store. In fact, using the somas in an escape attempt would provide the perfect opportunity for a field test. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm good. Tubby's punches are as soft as his belly. Sorry about that. The colonels are competing for a promotion, and, well, it gets heated. Thank you, Sergeant Mogan. I'm glad there are a few good people in the Imperial Army. Good people? Good people. Good people didn't kill hundreds in the War of Unification. Good people question methods, including those used to protect this hard-earned peace. No, I am far from good. My son died in the war when he was your age. You even resemble him, in a way. Yet I'd torture you without hesitation. This hard-earned peace. The despair that threatens your peace is all my fault. None of it would have happened if I didn't break Kohaku's core. No, Core, you're wrong. It's all my fault. It's because I Please, I beg of you, if you know the truth behind this desperate outbreak, you must inform the Colonel. The things he'd have me do to you, I don't want them on my conscience. Sass's can't try bonus story. I love when people use the term tough cookie. Like cookies are somehow inherently scary. That's a good point, yeah. But maybe they're talking like fortune cookies and how they're like rigid, right? Security looks pretty hairy from here. Probably not smart to go it alone. Sergeant Morgan, I need you to deliver these components to the research lab. Once that errand is complete, you are to guard the somatic fugitives. Here's the key. Yes, sir! Kids these days forcing manual labor on old folks with bad hips. Somatic fugitives, eh? You must mean my mules. And if that old timer has the key... Can I help you, young lady? I'm actually not all that young, but flattery never did go amiss. You're as young as they come compared to me, but that doesn't mean I'll show you mercy. I see peacetime hasn't made all you army guards soft. Fortune cookies are the most rigid substance known to man. Well, that's not what I was thinking, but I think whoever made that phrase was thinking of rigid cookies and was like, and they were like, I need this phrase in my life. You know what? I'm getting a very artsy vibe from my doll friend here. I kind of like him. Shape of man cast from iron's true flame, with a solid bronze soul and pure mercury veins. Swear on Minera's white moonlight that you shall be our shield, and our sword, and our might. Platinum heart etched with Mineran name, run as to give life to your metal frame. That was amazing, Kohaku. I didn't know you wrote poetry. I don't. It's a verse I heard from someone long ago. Funny I remember it now. What the heck? I swear this thing just moved. Sergeant! Don't worry. He's only unconscious. This old time is insanely hard to kill. Ines, where the heck have you been? Not getting caught, that's where. Now, do I have to drag you into this rescue or what? Yes, ma'am! That's a Minoran artifact. But how did the army possibly... Of course, she must be behind this. What are we waiting for, guys? Kohaku's shard isn't gonna get itself back from Corn Repine. This is the army's home turf, Core. There could be traps and soldiers and all kinds of things waiting to... Oh, never mind. I can see by your face that fleeing isn't gonna be an option. I understand your concern, Ines, and I know we can see it if we would just work together. I can't believe I'm falling for another one of the kids' little pep talks. Oh, hell, I'm in. Let's do it. Agreed. If we let the chance go, we'll never see the shot again. Really? Wait, really? Because I was going to vote for fleeing. Fine then! Whatever, I'll come. Let's just ignore old Barrel's opinion. Lignator is an underground stronghold built at the bottom of a valley. We'll likely find Corn Repine at the end. Alright, this robot. Will art activation code confirmed. Rebooting system. Okay, so I think this is the team I want to use. Alright. If they have Minoran artifacts here. I know that look. That's the innocent scheming again look. Yep, I think I know where she's going with this one. You're gonna sell that doll thingy. You're gonna steal military secrets. You were gonna sneak in with all the commotion and steal some juicy military secrets, right? I most certainly was not. I heard tales about Army's counter-espionage division. Folks who get their hands on classified information have a strange habit of disappearing. Seriously? Holy yikes! Glad I kept my hands to myself back there. 10 Gauge also has counter-espionage tactics. So, 10 Gauge, would you rather have $1,000 sex or have sex 1,000 times for $1? See what I've got? Where am I? Okay, so the battlesuit R. Enough for one of these. McRunchy? Almost 100. You're almost there. 2 more months, but we do have a bean to eat. How you doing? Alright, so our bean today is booger or juicy pear. Definitely booger. How's it going? Are you coming back for Koresh? Yeah, I got a new art for you. Apparently you have a $22,760 ball. Interesting. Tenki says he'd rather have $1,000 sex. It's more time efficient. Unless that one time was with someone gross like this. Oh, the Pokemon app. Come on, Innes. You snuck us into this heavily guarded military installation all by yourself? Who are you, really? A girl has to have her secrets. Of course, if you were to become my special someone, I'd tell you everything. And I do mean everything. Well, as tempted as that is, there's a girl named Kohaku who's already kind of special to me, so... Are you a freaking idiot, kid? Who the hell are you to turn down a woman like that? I take it you're interested, Hisui? I have been known to consider younger men. I mean... I'm gonna have to pass. I ain't that sort of guy. Ha! Now who's the idiot? Okay. Could not be back this tier? I was considering stopping playing. Well, actually, I'm more than considering. If I don't like this raid tier, I'm probably not gonna keep playing for now because I didn't like the Goblin tier. It just wasn't for me, I don't think. A wind-resistant garment that feels as light as a feather. Is that better? You lose a lot of HP, but you gain a lot of W defense. It's better for you, though. Just got too much else on the go. That makes sense. There is something I want to ask you about later, so I'll send you a message, but... It's not WoW related. But that said, the stuff I've seen in the new tier so far, I like the new zone and whatnot, so which is kind of funny because it's just a fucking wasteland, but I think it's gonna be more fun. They were just talking about wanting to touch her bags, and now they're too scared to commit. You know what? You're right. Hey, Barrel leveled up. Well, Mike Frosty, this is Tales of Hearts R. I'm playing it on the PS TV, actually. That system they released to let people play PS Vita games on their televisions, except not every PS Vita game works. I actually had to hack it to let me play Silent Hill Book of Memories, which actually won't work on here because in order to play this, I had to update it. So. Swing the brush down hard to smack the target 3 times sharply on the head. Get the fob. A strange soma formed by a sudden mutation. Boosts physical and will attack. Alright, swap to that, I guess. Alright. Alright, so she loses stats in everything but physical attack. Oh well, and she gets some TC. It sucks. Hey Gage, what are you playing off stream right now? Like, I know you're playing Legend of Dragoon on stream, but are you still working on your Pathfinder playthrough? This kind of feels like where I don't want to be right now. I'm gonna go back over here and explore some of the other area real quick before we start shifting. There's like lots of other areas to go. Ooh. Oops. These guys are new. Frosty, I've been playing Titan Quest. Oddly picked it up for me when he heard I had never played it since the second game's coming out, and now he's playing it again. I got him in the mood. You played Titan Quest, right? Not playing anything off stream at the moment? You didn't finish your lecture and you're taking a break from Pathfinder? That's probably... okay. You did a bit. You bit. Okay, this actually just took me up here anyway. I didn't save any time going this way. No. You're trying to get Legend of Dragoon finished so you can start Disgaea 2? I haven't played Disgaea 2 yet. I've played Disgaea and Disgaea D2 because I thought D2 was the direct sequel to Disgaea 1. I didn't realize Disgaea 2 was also an actual sequel to 1, which I probably should have looked that up, but D2 was fun. It was just like a little side adventure, really. What it felt like to me, anyway. I got all the Disgaea games on my backlog. It's just I got a bunch of games to get through on my backlog because, well, people bought me games and, well, they get played first, so. When you do get a chance to game Frosty, are you playing anything right now? Oh, okay. No, I haven't used on you. Imperial Soldier. Oh yeah, I have that. What game came out? Nova Hearts. It's on your list, right? I need to let Creep know that you're going to be playing that because he loves games with furries in them. This is the most helping. Initially. Buckles, why are there so many fights here? Challenge. Damage control. I can get a Sage if I... oh, well, I'm not getting that. Lost it. Oh, I did get the sage. I thought I would have lost it. Yeah, you put it on my literature. Ah, I remember that. The encounter rate in this area is way higher than any other area we've been to so far. And it's leveled up though. That's good. We're gonna take you... You're not gonna get your new weapon quite yet, but we're getting there. 1,500 gold. Not really worth the run, but... Alright, let's check this door down here. I think this is the one that's gonna lead us forward. What's this? Doorways. It will not be a good game, but it will be good streaming. I mean, it might be a good game. It actually might surprise you and end up being way better than you think. Maybe the demo just didn't, like, capture the best parts of the game. Got a magic lens for that. You never know. There's an emblem of a lion. You need to solve the lion puzzle in order to open this door. You must inject your will into the device to turn on the lion puzzle. Okay. Oh, the sorcerer. Okay. Okay, I solved the lion puzzle, I think. Perfect. That sounds sexual. I mean, if I was an Adeptus Mechanicus, like the one dude we were playing Warhammer with, it would be. Done. The demo was basically the developer's kinks, one after another. I mean, you're probably not wrong. A light yet strong armor made for knights, who place a high value on mobility. Do knights place a high value on mobility? Is that something knights are known for? I didn't mean to step on one of those. Oops. Not going as well as the previous one. What is this, Korthia? You actually saved the VOD of the demo in case anyone wanted to see how bad the game is? It's exciting though. What? Oh. We did it. It's another problem comes from which of these do I want to go through? Because they're probably all going to lead me to like the end of this place. Oh, we captured Zerams. Whoa, Zerams outside of Spirius? That's new. You think this contraption is what pulls them into our world? More likely the opposite. I think it's a device for Zeram possession. It's a what now? Ah, bravo, Miss Lorenzen, bravo! You spied right away the most prized gem in my collection from this ancient race. I didn't actually want to tell this story yet, but okay. Core. Innes, you know this guy? We've had the displeasure of meeting a time or two through work. And in honor of our joyous reunion, allow me to explain this technical marvel to you. As you know, Zerams are spurious parasites that cause minds and bodies to spin out of control, a condition known as despair. Hey, McCarthy, thank you. Again, for the resub, I really appreciate you. What an insanely difficult puzzle. It was, alright? With this machine, however, it's possible to specify the emotions Zerams attack, letting us control the despair symptoms. If we have the Zerams focus on a person's anger, say his strength will multiply. It will even rid him of other pesky emotions. Fear, gone. Sadness, gone. Pity, gone. And what remains is my dear Somatics is the perfect soldier. You want to infect people with despair to make them better fighters? What in the world for? Must you ask? To destroy those arrogant church buffoons and their crystal knights. And once I secure the desperate amplifying powers of the girl's Spirit Core shard for use on my Zeram-possessed army, I shall rule the very world. None will be able to stand against me. Not Silver, or Grossular, or the Church. Soldiers without fear or sadness, that's so... I think the word you want to say is genius. Only a mind such as my own could have discovered the Zeram's true purpose. Actually, I think the word she's looking for is fraud. There's no way a walking mistake like you could have done all this on your own. Billy, Cornrepine, which person was it exactly that told you about the Zerams? A mistake? Oh my dear, I think not. But I also think that you've all learned far too much. I'm gonna lop off your limbs and roll your bodies into our darkest cell before torturing the girl's secret out of you. And you, Lorenzen, I think I'll have you stuffed and hung on a wall in my office. A far better fate than your friends, yes? Okay, hold on. One gosh darn second. What do you mean, we learned too much? You told us everything on your own. Oh. Now we got three angry dudes. Oh, my Zeramized soldiers will deal with you. Now, men, have fun with them, but don't go dying on me now. I'd like your results. Not so fast, you cowardly... Okay. Sure. Okay, hang on. We got 4,000 HP. Ow, fuck you, dude. He's still alive? No, he's dead. Got a closer bond. We can feel the power now. A little weird of them not to give me a save point before that. We're gonna backtrack a bit though, I think. Maybe? Got a lemon gel. That's the first lemon gel in the game actually. That I've gotten. I think. Unless an enemy dropped one and I was not aware of it. Alright. Why'd you switch targets? What? Why is it like every game I play, my character always switches targets on me randomly? The fuck? hit me? I was behind you. I'm getting slightly more XP here. Alright, we're gonna take a quick break after I grab the treasure chest. Okay. We'll fight this battle first, I guess. I keep forgetting this place has like a massively higher encounter rate than like the rest of the game seems to. No. I hate the enemies here. They just run away from you. Do a quick save. No, we're gonna do a quick BRB and then we'll be back with more Tales of Hearts, guys. Don't go anywhere.